Hello there, welcome back to Waito Tutorials, and now we're gonna learn about the simple layouts for our 3D models. How can we make 2D drawings out of 3D elements, 3D models? We have some useful tools for this. We have so-called automated top views and elevations, which can be easily created, and it's very fast, you're gonna see it. Let's start with the top view. Here you are prompted to name it firstly. Top test. You can give a plan number. You can insert the required scale. First, I advise you to set the page which you want to place your 3D drawing on. I would say this is gonna be an A2 size. The source is auto. Let's set the margins 20, 5, 5, 5. It's gonna be in landscape mode. And here we have the calculated scale, and if you are not satisfied with it, you can always set it higher or lower. 1 to 50, I'd say it's the best for now. And here we have the top view. Right now we see everything that's in the 3D model, but we can of course disable some lines, some elements. Here we have the visibility panel, and I can select and I can show or hide different building parts, elements by type. We have the guidelines here, we have the wood framework, the roof surfaces, walls, beam ceilings, and other interesting stuff. We have the joints on or off option if we would have timber walls, but right now we do not have those. I don't want those lines to be shown from the imported DVG, so I'm gonna right click on the guidelines section here, and I don't know from the top of my head, but yes, here is the DXF or DVG lines. If you uncheck it and click OK, now we immediately hid the DVG lines. Let's say I don't want to see the little arrows, which are the gables. For this, you have to right click on the roof surfaces, select the gable or verge lines, and click OK. I don't see them anymore. We also can see the reference lines of the roof and the walls. We can disable them also. If you right click on the walls section, uncheck the with contours menu point, click OK, and I think those aren't visible anymore. And also on the roof surfaces, reference lines, click OK, and yes, the walls are still visible for some reason. Oh yes, I unchecked the wrong one. The wall axis is are the reference lines. Okay, and now we don't see them. And this is the top view. Of course, we need measurement lines, dimensioning. We can select between the single dimensioning or multiple dimensions or texts, removing the dimension text, or some other useful stuff here. Let's use the multiple dimensions. Right click on it, and here I can select what to measure. If I want to measure the panels only, or the free beams, or some other stuff together, let's say jack rafter, rafter, and purlins. For now, 2D lines, we do not have those right now, but if you want to, say, measure the distance between the axis lines, you can do that as well. Pen width, font style, you can customize it as much as you want. Right now I'm clicking OK. Again, on the multiple dimension icon, chain dimensions, and now I'm selecting 2 corners of our roof, and as you can see, we have a new measurement line for the 2 pitches. I'm clicking a little bit forward, and now I'm gonna include the purlins as well. Yes. Right now it's measuring only one side of the elements, but I can set it to right click and both sides. Yes, the dimension edge reference should be on both sides. Click OK and do it again. And now we have a measurement on both sides, as you can see. Let's do a full one. Yes, 610 centimeters full width for our roof. And if you want, of course, you can set a bigger font for them, because I see that those are a little bit small. Maybe something like this. And now it's a lot bigger. You can add more measurement points if you want to, anywhere you want. Right click, and there you have your dimension line. If you want, you can add a title here with the custom text. Select the font color, Arial 12 underline. Let's say top view. One to 50. Okay, and here is our title. This is a top view, but we can also do elevations. I'm gonna show you one of them. Left elevation test. Again, select the correct page size. A2, yes. Margins. Okay. And now we have a calculated scale of 1 to 30. I'm going back to 1 to 50. It's gonna be a little bit smaller on the page, but we can always change it if you want. And now here we have an elevation where we can put some level dimensions. If you click on it, you can select the level. This is the 0, plus minus 0, and we can select other levels. and those are going to be measured automatically. And here we are, and here we have some automatic measurements. And this is basically it, how you can place on paper your work, your 3D models, or anything you created in the 3D space. So these are the most basic tools for making layouts in Wayto softwares.